we're out here trying to conduct those operations, trying to identify criminals, identify smuggling organizations, and help to take them off the street. So you have to look at the cartel and their operatives like water, because wherever you apply pressure, they're going to look for the path of least resistance, and that's exactly what they're doing right now. They're changing their methodology, they're changing their tactics, they're changing their routes, and so we have to adapt, and we have to continue to be flexible in the way that we conduct our business in order to be successful against them.
But there's still people that are still trying to enter the country illegally. So every time we figure out how they're doing it, they're already working on another way to basically go without getting undetected. Cartel organizations have recruiters as well, and they like to target a lot of the younger people by using social media.
We had some university students out of Corpus Christi that did pretty good for themselves until they got caught. It makes it very complicated because those are the ones picking up the people. Those are the ones that are actually making the money in the U.S. It's all about money. It's all about getting that dollar bill, right? I refer to as the Benjamin. That's what they want.
The cartels were making so much money off of slave trade that they would not slow down no matter what was taking place. Only way we're going to be able to deny them of their profit margin is to take those people, export them back out of this country, and then begin tearing down the rest of the support system the cartel possesses here.
You don't have what you would refer to that profile, right? Because anyone can do it. Mm-hmm. You know, we've had senior citizens doing it. They use an app, whether it be TikTok, whether it be WhatsApp, whatever.
Snapchat, right?
Snapchat, yes. They can be in Mexico, and through that, they can communicate.
When we go into a community, we're not ICE. We don't have the autonomy that the federal government does with regards to enforcing immigration authority at this time. But what we do is we go in and we enforce the existing state laws, and as a result, we run into a lot of those people, and they wind up going to jail and then eventually get picked up by Border Patrol or ICE. This guy, he's got THC on him, but he's also carrying this firearm here. And so the deputies just took this off of him, arrested him for the possession of the THC, and got this gun off of him.
It's on the front seat. It's unloaded.
The problem we have with guys like this who want to be somebody and carry these guns and stuff is eventually somebody gives them the opportunity to actually move up in an organization. And so as they do that, they have to prove themselves, which makes them far more dangerous, especially in a small community like this. And sometimes that temptation at that fast money is more than they can withstand.
The main thing that really helps us out is just us being proactive and being out here on the streets and on the highways and doing what we have to do to basically stop them from smuggling.
People need to understand that as long as we allow the illegal immigrants who came across at the hands of the cartel over the last 4 years, as long as they're in the country, the cartel still possesses the logistical means that they need in order to conduct their business. Well, you can look at sanctuary cities like a pile of dung. It's going to draw flies to it. There's no two ways about it. And so, yeah, we get some of that stink as a result of sanctuary cities being near us. But one of the things that's often overlooked is many of the rural towns across Texas that aren't really liberal and leaning, but have small industries there. We're finding that there are a lot of illegal aliens that are residing in these small rural communities of 10,000 people or less. Because they're part of that local economy to some extent, a lot of the local politicians, even in conservative communities, don't really want you to go and enforce the immigration laws with regards to those folks. The Trump administration came in, you could see an immediate change. You didn't have the overt activities that you had seen previously. As a matter of fact, that really started once they realized that Trump was going to be the president. The cartels immediately made a change. They already had plans of action in place.
Even personal friends of mine that work the border cities that are involved in Border Patrol and everything like that, they've told me themselves that there's been a huge shift on the amount of people and drugs that have been coming through.